Hi, beautiful Aries. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Aries, this is your reading for the month of March of 2023, which is crazy. When I'm doing this reading, we're about a week from it. So, excuse me. Just choked there. Starting with a little bit of tea there. Okay, we're gonna start with an overall feel and overall energy here for the month of March to see really what's happening for you, and then we're gonna dive deeper into that message, into that energy, and see what comes out. I want to tell you that I do personal readings, so if you're interested in one, please send me a message. Aries for the month of March. Thank you for being here, guys, for listening, for tuning in, and for subscribing if you want to. There you go. Let's see what this is about. There seems to be a 180 going on in the month of March. Some encourage and self-confidence. Some encourage and self-confidence, and this card is called competition. Do you see there's a really excited little girl sitting on that tiger, and it looks like the tiger has been going in one direction, just full steam ahead in one direction, and then there's something happening which allows for the tiger to do a 180. I'm actually seeing this as the tiger running there though, so it's not like a this, but it's like a beautiful just turnaround for the ground, for the core of the month of March. There's something that's going to allow for you to do a 180. It's interesting because I see a face. It isn't, but do you see there? It looks like the silhouette of a face that is sort of peeking, just being with you. There's a face being with you. And I don't see it as a play on words, like there's a face, there's a time or a phase that you're going through. It's an actual face that's showing up and being behind all of this. Like there's someone enabling you to do this, or there's someone showing up for you. Let's see if that shows up in the deeper analyzing here. But there's something allowing for you to do a 180. Something is going to turn or shift things around for you in the month of March. And the kid is like that is so good. We really want that turnaround or that change or that shift. So going deeper into this message, what do we have for Aries, please, for the month of March? Wow. Change your life. And number 16 is the first thing that comes out. I don't know if that's clarification or what is. Change your life, number 16. 16 is sudden shift and sudden changes. And the fact that we have the change your life card, that's just going deeper into that there's a turnaround, there's a change happening. A sudden revelation. Okay. And yeah, something's over, something's done. We're I am ready for the next level. If we're starting with this, change your life, number 16. And it says on the bottom, a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunity that change brings. So if there's anything, break free of procrastination. If there's anything that you feel like you should be doing for the month of March, this might not be, depending on when you listen to this message. For the month of March, there's something that's going to allow for you to make a shift, to make a turnaround, or even a 180. There's a opportunity here, and it's a sudden shift. We have to change your life. It says a sudden revelation that offers freedom. 16 also talks about the sudden shift and the sudden changes. Anything that will stand in the way of that, anything that will stand in the way of this opportunity, of this turnaround, is you not jumping on board when it sort of happens. there might be a procrastination, like we're putting things off, or we're putting them in front of us, or when the signal's there, like act on it, really act on it. Because this is something you really, really want. And then we have 10 of Michael. And 10 talks about a completion. And this card in itself, I'm just going to read. A situation has ended. So here we have a sudden revelation that offers freedom. And here we have a situation has ended and you're finally free. And that offers freedom and you're finally free is what it says here. Something is coming in which allows you to make a shift, to make a turnaround, to make a change. There's someone or something behind it that's allowing for this shift to take place. It's going to make you feel free. It's going to make you feel like you have now you can do whatever it was that you wanted to do. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. So we want to put the past behind us, and we want to not hold this off. Do you say that? Like you don't want to wait to do this. You just really want to jump on board here. And this 10 of Michael card for me is when like an entire, you probably heard me tell this story before, but is when like an entire act, an entire play, you've done playing it. And so whether you're 25 or 75 or anywhere in between, if you played a role in your life, a character, and in this particular play, on stage here, this character that you're ending now, this character that you're saying goodbye to, probably has hindered or slowed things down a little bit. There's something within you, or there's something active, or something, a belief system or whatever has been going on there that sort of really hasn't allowed for this freedom to take place, or allow for this shift to take place. And now we're saying goodbye. And I think mainly it's because you've made some sort of shift within yourself. You're saying goodbye to this part of yourself. You're saying goodbye to this character that you've been playing. Like this version of yourself. Bye-bye. I played it for this long. And like I'm taking a bow or saying goodbye to it. We understand that behind the curtain, you're not that character. You're so ever much more. And in that change, it allows for this whole chapter, or even like a big chunk of your life to end, to come to an end. And it's something you want to come to an end, because behind that is freedom. Behind there is abundance. Behind there is a really happy child. Someone is like so excited for this turnaround. Going deeper still, what can we tell Aries here, please? For the month of March. Love. Love is on the table. And listen. So love jumps out and it just lays on top of the change your life. So I'm going to take that as a sign. If I knew that story, I almost want to Google it. So we have a beautiful connection being made, and it's almost like we have DNA intertwined, like a DNA string coming up and blossoming into love, making a connection with someone that really so for the month of March, for single people out there, you probably are making a connection with someone of the romantic kind. If you're not looking for love in that romantic fashion or in that romantic sense, that can be a soul tribe situation. It can be just any really, really close-hearted connection is being made. And whether this is a friendship you've been waiting for a long time, whether this is a business partner you've been waiting to, like, you just wanted that person to start this business with, or whatever, like whatever, or if this is a romantic partnership. I see this bamboo. This bamboo is growing behind the DNA thingy. And I don't know the like 100% of the story, but I know that bamboo is like when we put the seeds down to it, like almost like any other plant or any other seed that we're putting down, soon enough, we're going to see some sort of evidence that that seed was put down there, like just the tiniest little leaf or tiniest little, just something is showing that something's growing here. But bamboo is like, if you don't know that the seed is down there, you have no idea what's going on underneath. And I think I'm probably overdoing it completely now, but I think it's like, just for the sake of it, it's something like along the lines of, it takes like 5 years. It takes 5 years, maybe it's like 2 years. So like, but just for the sake of the comparison, it takes like 5 years for the bamboo to even come up over the surface. So you put the seed down, you see nothing for such a long time. No indication, no little nudge, no little, is there something under there brewing? I have no idea. I don't see any evidence of it. No evidence. No evidence of this relationship coming in. Nothing. It's just dead, is what it looks like on the surface. And then, after those 5 years, or 2 years, or 3, like after a long, long time, what happens once that little thing breaks through the surface, I think it's like 2 weeks or something, or it's even 2 days. Again, I completely butcher the story of the bamboo, but it's like something like so incredibly fast in how that bamboo then grows from the surface and up to become like meter after meter. Like they're so tall in the shortest amount of time. So the story here with the bamboo and the like coming together is that you probably haven't seen any evidence of this. Like there's no evidence of this relationship coming together, whatever type of relationship you're looking for, whatever commitment or connection right now in your life that you're looking for. In the month of March, what you thought was gone, dead, no evidence, I didn't see anything of this, in matter of like days or weeks, it's going to go from 0 to like, what happened there? Like huge change in such a short amount of time. And if this is like the 180, the turnaround, change your life, the old is gone, that is in the past now. If that is like just the sentiment, is that what it's called? Just the feeling of, you've been looking for this 180, you've been looking for this shift or this change. It's like now the connection is being made. Now we are finally seeing evidence, which was no evidence like in the month of February, like all last year, even the year before. Maybe there's little hints and glimpses every once in a while, but no real actual change. And then even coming like through all of February, and then you're coming into the month of March, it's like it's been dead, and then it's like all of a sudden comes the breakthrough. And the breakthrough is like phenomenal. Like what the change brings about, the face that's behind here, the little, like whatever is allowing for this to shift is just, yeah, there's a big, either there's a connection, there's an actual love connection, a romantic connection being made, and you might be single and you might have been looking for this relationship for a long time and you haven't seen any type of evidence of it, and there all of a sudden they are. Just, it feels like out of the blue. Of course they're expected. You've been expecting them for quite some time. And yet in the moment where it happens, it's like, oh my God, there you are. And it goes from a 0 to 100 in such a short amount of time. If this is a soul tribe situation, you found the love of your life when it comes to a friend, like a dear, you just known this friend for such a long time, and that friendship just becomes everything. Or there's the person, like your co-worker in business, like you're just, all of a sudden you meet that person that just speaks your language, and off with the business you go, or something like that. It can, like I said, because it's a general read, it can be about like a general sense in your life, like nothing, and then like the bamboo, all of a sudden, once the breakthrough is there, it's like it just changes everything. Such a short amount of time. And then we have, I love the play on the yellow here. There's a lot of yellow as the breakthrough takes place. First, we have like a little bit more loomy. Can you say that in English? Like a little bit more like mysterious colors, like the dark blue and the purple, and then like the burst of change there with two black borders. It still talks about the spiritual change, the spiritual transformation. But all this yellow, all this transformation, this yellow is for me all about the solar plexus, the breakthrough of your solar plexus, which is worthiness, confidence, manifestation, just feeling like you are centered. You're at the right time at the right place, let's call it. You're centered. And I just love the play on colors there. So we have the intuition card, listen. Number 2 is all about the balance. Forgot to say, the 6 there also represents love and harmony. It's just so beautiful. And we have number 2 there, which represents balance. And listen, the listen card is all about to just really, really pay attention to your intuition at this time. You see the waves sort of pulsating out of you and then coming back in. And again, I said this to someone else just the other day because of a little thing that I read, which was something along the lines of, what you're looking for is also looking for you. What you're calling for is also calling you. And I think that just takes so much of the pressure off, like in a way that it's like you're not the only one, like we're not the only ones looking for whatever it is that we're looking for. It takes the, I feel that it does anyway, it takes the sort of pressure off a little bit, or responsibility that it all falls on you, that whatever you're looking for is also looking for you. So it's like you're two in this, or you're the little group of you and the little group of whatever that is. It's like you're searching each other. And so like as much as your signals and your essence is going out there, so is theirs, so is it, whatever's on the other side of that. Like, and listen for what you're being called to right now. And if you get any type of signal, what comes along with this message here today is that do not procrastinate. I don't care if you're in the middle of your favorite series. I don't care if you're, you're driving somewhere, or you're in a meeting of something. I know that probably is a tricky one, but when you get the calling to do something, if you get an urge to call someone, or if you're getting an urge to go somewhere, or to quit doing something, don't say, oh, I'll do that later, or I'll do that tomorrow when my schedule is clear. This sort of doesn't wait for your schedule. This is asking you to really pay attention and to follow the signals that you're being given at this moment. So really, really listen to your intuition. Okay. Some final little nugget or final advice here from the angels. This is such a beautiful month for you, Aries. And I think that there's a lot with the planets right now. A lot of things happening, like in planets going direct, just sort of being in our favor right now. I know astrology has you here, but check that out if you're interested. I think from the month of March, is like everything lightens up. Ask for help from others. So Aries, this is asking you to ask for help from others, whether that is people around you, or whether that is the non-physical realm. That right in this moment, whatever you feel like you need help with, sit down and ask your angels. Sit down and ask your guides, whatever you're asking, praying to. Even yourself, maybe even your heart. Ask to make a connection with your heart. However this, works for you. Or if there's a feeling here somewhere that you need for whatever is going on there for your shift, if there's a friend out there, if there's someone, a family member, whoever is out there, to ask for help. It seems to be important for the month of March. Okay? Beautiful message. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Happy March. It seems to be really, really beautiful for you guys. Take care. Bye.